All right, well, today is March the 30th, 2022. Right now at 9:43 p.m., we have a temperature of 52 degrees here in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 91%. We have a dew point of 49 degrees, and the barometer is reading 29.83 inches. All right, so today the skies were sprayed over starting at about 1 p.m. with the chemtrail aerosols. We see right here in the Watervapor map what happened. So we had a little over 2 inches of rain on Monday. We had some pretty good rain, and as we can see today, the jet stream is diving down right through California. We can see these jets leaving streaks. Actually, in this water vapor loop right here, we can see these streaks being laid out right here, here. Take a look. So all this right here, this is all water vapor. This should be moving right into California and delivering more rain, but it's all been sprayed over. There was no rain on the Doppler map today, and we all saw the skies. By about 5 p.m., the entire sky was just a kind of a whiteout. And of course, we can smell these trails when they're laid out. These aerosols, they're sort of a chalky, acidic quality to them. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at what we had on Monday. Look at the size of this low pressure system here. This almost looks like a hurricane. This is the long wave IR map on Monday morning. And we can see the size of that storm. This just dropped very sparse amounts of rain to the entire state. If we take a look here, the water vapor map, we see that the satellite transmitter is installed high pressure completely around the edge of this weather system to maintain a specific barometric pressure. And that's why this system here really never got anywhere near storm level barometric pressure. We saw 991 on the surface map the other day on the video, and that was basically it. 991 millibar, by the way, if we convert that, we're looking at about, let's see here. It's like 29.5, something like that. 29.5 inches. So, but we had a little over 2 inches here at two different locations, just a little over 2 inches, and that brings the yearly total from January up to about 3 inches. So we've had 0.76 inches before Monday, and then we had a little over 2 inches. So we're up close to about 3 inches for the calendar year. Now for the entire year, we've had about, 17.4 inches. So we're doing okay on the overall total, but the problem is that we're getting it all at once. Like if we look at the records here, most of the rain came in late December. Mid to late December is when all the rain fell. So once again, we see the jet stream map. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current Doppler radar map. Now there's some very severe weather going on here in the south, and you'll notice here this is the live Doppler radar map. We can see these this squall line here, if you want to call it that. This area here, we see not a single WSR 88D in operation. And these are rather severe thunderstorms stretching all the way from the Gulf Coast all the way up to Illinois, Kentucky, all the way up. We can see Illinois over here. So there's a lot of weather going on, but we don't see any of these WSR 88Ds in operation. So we've got high wind, very high dangerous winds that have been forecasted, and no WSR 88Ds to be found. And those are easy to spot. We all know what they look like when they generate those pie-shaped cutouts. That's the evaporation pattern they leave behind. You see something right here. This is just south of Louisville, Kentucky. I was looking this up here just a few minutes ago. We can see that there is some activity there in the Louisville, Kentucky. That would be the transmitter KLVX. WSR 88Ds all have call signs. They're just like radio stations because they emit high power RF, specifically microwave RF. And so in the tens of thousands of watts, actually, kilowatts. Some say 750,000 watts. I'm not sure exactly how much power they put out, but it's a lot. And it's used to evaporate and control the amount of precipitation that an area around the transmitter receives. And we can see what's happening here. We see those narrow evaporation patterns right there in the Louisville, Kentucky area. Up here near Springfield, Illinois, in this area we don't see any activity in terms of the WSR 88D. That's consistent all the way down to the Gulf Coast. So we'll have to find out just how many tornadoes were allowed to brew up and destroy property and so forth. So we'll see what happens in the weather reports tomorrow. Now looking over here on the west coast, all that jet stream weather, water vapor diving down through California, you see there's zero precipitation. And that system that moved through on Monday is now right over here, right over West Texas. Let's go take a look at the, this is the long wave IR map for the East Pacific. Let's get over here and take a look at this one. This is more right here. There we go. This is what came through and dumped some rain into Southern California on Monday. And we see that if we look at the water vapor map, really tells the story of what's happening here. So this low pressure here was just squashed. You see there's no rotation left. We've got high pressure being forced into, now watch it here. Here we go. We've got this high pressure installed, which surrounded that low. And then we have something right here which happens. They're amplifying this low pressure that's developed down here. They've got high pressure right on that. And of course, this is what's causing all of this radical wind. They're forcing high pressure right into that low pressure there. Moving right through the southern states. All right, so if you live down in the south, let us know what you experienced with this thing moving this area right here, this thunderstorms, this line of thunderstorms, which is several hundred miles long. So you see that high pressure surrounding that former surface to upper level low, which has been completely squashed. And then it appears a new low forms, and they just follow this with high pressure, and that's what's causing all the violent thunderstorm activity. Okay. All right, well, that's basically the report. We got a little bit of rain, just a single day's worth of rain, which is really unusual. Back in the 70s and the 80s and 90s, even into the 90s, we used to get several days of follow-up rain with a system this big moving through. If you look, I should have the hydrology reports pulled up. I forgot to pull those up, but Northern California just got just a few hundredths here, a few tenths here and there, nothing to speak about. Central California, there was a couple places that got a little bit of rain, but this is really amazing. It's astonishing that a system of this size would deliver a single day's worth of rain, just a few hours worth. And here's the Modos Today map for today. This is taken early in the day down here in the Los Angeles area. We can see that it's fairly clear. There's a few areas that are showing up, but as we scroll north, the jet stream was diving down right about that time, and we can see the brilliant white is the natural water vapor right here. This is snow on the mountains over here, but this is the natural clouds right here. But we can see it's been all sprayed over. This gray stuff is the chemtrail aerosol haze. So by the late afternoon, this entire area was just completely blanketed. Here's Los Angeles right here. And we were just completely blanketed with these aerosols. So we get barely one full day of fresh air and clouds. We had some natural clouds yesterday in the skies, and also this morning there was a few clouds left, but it's just it's a mess today with the jets upspraying. Okay, so that's it. We'll just leave it right here and get another update real soon. Okay, that's it.